Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Let's get to this. I'm going to do a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there. Alright guys, thank you all for the likes, the super chats, the donations. Okay, I am extremely thankful and humbled. I am sending that back to you tenfold. Alright guys, let's get to it. I got a new deck today, so I do want to try it with you guys. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Angel guides, spirit guides, a bit of a light, clear and precise messages. So you got Betrayal, okay? Go figure. One second, guys. There we go. So you got Betrayal. Alright, so somebody here could be very deceitful. Somebody here could be some sort of rat, backstabbing. They're a traitor. Okay, so they're not worthy or they're unworthy of your trust. Okay, so for some of you here, you know who this person is. You open the door to this person to come in. Okay, so what is this? What else, Spirit? You got here bad choices. Knowing that this was a bad choice for some of you here, you let this person back in, this rat back in. Okay, so what else? This could be like maybe somebody getting you under the influence or something like that to try to take advantage of you. Okay, so they know that whenever you're smoking or whenever you're drinking or something like that, you're gullible, or you're not gullible, but you're more vulnerable. Okay, so you're more vulnerable to being betrayed again. All right, so that's for some of you here. Because you see this girl, she's smoking. All right, she's smoking and she's drinking. All right, so somebody here could be blonde. Okay, that could be significant for some of you. What else, Spirit? Somebody could work in a bar. Alright, you got here, I hate nothing about you. What's Betrayal? You got pregnancy test. Okay, so unsure of results, pregnancy scare, positive or negative. Alright, so for some of you here, you might have somebody here who might be coming out pregnant, but you don't know who the father is or something like that, or the father could be the problem here. I don't know, but somebody's unsure. Okay, and this could be some sort of backstabbing or traitor or unworthy of trust because somebody got pregnant or somebody got something. Okay, so they could be testing positive or negative for something, so I don't know. But what's bad choices here? You got here insecure. Alright, so there's somebody here like trying to see what you got going on. They could be insecure about what you got going on. They could be insecure, period. Alright, so then private relationship. For some of you here, this person, I hate nothing about you with private relationship. Somebody here could be trying to keep something private. Okay, somebody here could be trying to like not discuss anything about the other person, okay, with anybody. Right? For some of you here, you hate nothing about this person. You just want to go ahead and move forward. Okay, you might have children with this person. That could be significant. Right? But was it insecure? You got copycat with insecurities. They want to be like you. What's insecure with copycat? Emotional intelligence. They want to know what your emotional intelligence is. Okay, they want to be like you. They want to have your emotional intelligence. For some of you here, you're not very emotional. You know how to detach, right, from an outcome so that you won't be disappointed. You have a lot of wisdom. These two are like very old. They're walking, well, no shade towards anybody who's older. Okay, so it's a privilege to get to that age. What's bad choices? You got here anger management. Alright, so somebody here can control themselves. They continue making bad choices. Okay, they're trying to avoid the inevitable. Whenever they drink or they're under the influence, they go into this other person, kind of. They transform into this other person. They need anger management. Alright, what's anger management? You got here falling apart, falling into pieces. Okay, so somebody could be having a mental breakdown. Okay, they're falling apart. They're angry at themselves for making the bad choices that they did. Okay, for some of you here, this person is broken. Alright, what's betrayal? So, deceit, backstabbing, traitors, unworthy of your trust. You You got here bank failure with betrayal. So somebody here could have stole from you. Somebody here could have scammed you. What is this, Spirit? Somebody here could have left you for a relationship that was based on money. Okay, so somebody here could have been greedy. It says here bank failure. What's bank failure here with backstabbing? You got here fulfilling a fantasy. Yeah, so somebody here wanted to fulfill a fantasy, maybe even go towards somebody who had more money than you or something like that. Alright, so they backstabbed you, they traded, they became traitors towards you. This is your op, okay? This is not somebody who is with you. This is somebody who's against you. Alright, they wanted to fulfill a fantasy and they went off and backstabbed you. They're now unworthy of your trust. So, you might not hate nothing about this person. You're just kind of cordial about it. Alright, what's I hate nothing about you? Yeah, depression. You've gone through the ringer and back. Okay, you've already gone through all the feels. Right, for some of you here, this person's depressed at the fact that they hate nothing about you and they want to. Yeah, they want to get a room. Okay, so getting a room, hotel, motel, suite, business, Holiday Inn, I just heard. So somebody could work there. Alright, the pleasure. Getting a room with depression. What's getting a room? Tantric sex. Somebody here could like make money having sex, okay, or somebody here could be a whore, I don't know. Prostitute, tantric sex, or they do something, maybe they do like massages and stuff like that, and that's what's led to their depression. Okay, so they cannot touch anybody, they cannot touch you, so they're just touching random people in rooms and shit like that. Tantric sex is like, I don't know, weird. Okay, so tantric sex. Somebody could be into Buddhist. Buddha. They could have Buddhas, a lot of Buddhas or something like that. What's tantric sex? Knowing they fucked up. So yeah, somebody here could have just fallen into temptation. They wanted to feel something different. They went ahead and felt something different. By that, they fucking lost you. Okay, so what's pregnancy test? Unsure of results. Fake apology. What's pregnancy test here with fake apology? Expecting a new beginning. So yeah, for some of you here, you could be expecting, okay, somebody here didn't want to take accountability or something like that. Some of you could have just been pregnant or just had a baby or something like that. But yeah, this person could be coming in with some sort of fake apology. Now they want to take accountability for something, but it's fake. What's a new beginning with expecting here and fake apology? And envy. So for some of you here, there's someone here that wants to trap someone with a baby. Okay, or they could have trapped your person with a baby or something like that. It's because they were envious. Or somebody here is envious of you having a baby or having a good life or something like that, or coming out pregnant or giving birth to something new. Okay, so yeah, they're in their feels. I like this deck. Look, in their feels and with a condom. Okay, so there's a condom there. And her purse, a blue condom. I don't know if the condom blue. Okay, for some of you. Somebody here could be kind of like, did I get pregnant? I'm gonna go get checked. Alright, so what's private relationship and congratulations? If that's what you guys wanted. But for some of you here, this person's wearing a mask. Alright, somebody got caught. Uncovering evidence, getting exposed, cheating revealed with private relationship. And you got red lipstick stains. So somebody got caught here cheating, okay? They might have not wanted to tell someone about the situation. I'm sorry I'm smiling, but it's like this deck is like really revealing. a lot of things. Red lipstick stains, I mean, somebody got caught. Somebody here got a private investigator or something like that. In the bottom of the deck, there was a police. Okay, when I looked earlier. Alright, so somebody could be getting a DNA test or something like that. Somebody probably doesn't know who the father is. Okay, so that could be significant. What's red lipstick stains? Promiscuous. Okay, so y'all, at the end of the day, you're not missing out on anything. Sometimes you have to laugh about this shit because everybody goes through it. I've gone through it. Everybody goes through it. You're gonna go through it. Everyone. Okay, so unless you were born in a different generation where you're older, okay, and stuff like that, like The Notebook and shit like that. Okay, but that doesn't really. We're in 2025. All right, so somebody here was promiscuous. Somebody here sleeps around. They got a room. They felt something. Okay, so they know they fucked up. For some of you here, they've been hiding that. Okay, for some of you here, this person doesn't even know if he got somebody pregnant or if she got some, or this person is pregnant. All right, but somebody here wants a new beginning. They could be in their feels. They could have used the condom. They could have not used the condom. All right, but at the end of the day, this is a temptress. Okay, so free for all. Okay, so steals your man. So this could have been the third party. And now this whole entire relationship is falling apart into pieces. Putting on a show. Look, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you here, you're choosing to be by yourself. Okay, so some of you are choosing to be single. Some of you, this already happened. Okay, so that could be significant. What is fulfilling a fantasy with bank failure, backstabbing, traitors, unworthy of your trust? For Aquarius, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. You got the 9 of Swords. They have anxiety now. Okay, so that could be significant. Right, what is this, Spirit? You got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, they went off, bank failure, living a fucking fantasy. This was a gold digger. For some of you here, this person they backstabbed you, they deceived you, they were a traitor, they're unworthy of your trust because for money, they'll do whatever. Okay, so, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They're unreliable, they're unresourceful, okay, they're cheaters. They could be into like, the occult, they could be into herbs and shit like that. Okay, so tantric sex does have to do with like, you know, using like, you know, a little pedal, you know, feeling like some sort of ecstasy through energy and stuff like that. I don't know, somebody could be doing that kind of shit when they're fucking, okay, like kind of like siphoning your energy or something like that, or that's what this person is doing. Alright, so what's this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, yeah, they feel entitled. Okay, so this is somebody who thinks their shit don't stink. They're lazy. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. What else, Spirit? For some of you here, this person's not moving from where they're at unless they're being kicked out. You got the Moon. Okay, so a lot of deceiving energy, Cancer. Okay, so a lot of deceitful energy, a lot of lies, something hidden coming to light could be significant. Someone here has an illusion, and it's saying it right there. Fantasizing. Somebody here has an illusion that they're gonna not work, or they're gonna be just living off of somebody. Okay, so what's this anger management, falling into pieces, falling apart with bad choices? So now this person is bitter. Okay, Queen of Swords is in the reverse. They're rude, they're spiteful towards you, they're falling into pieces. Yeah, they're hitting rock bottom. Now they have to resort to lying, okay, about you. Definitely anger management with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, because they're rude, they're spiteful, they want to hurt people. Alright, this person could be a Capricorn. Alright, for some of you here, 2 of Pentacles is in the reverse. They're juggling. Alright, they got caught in the juggle. Alright, so that's probably why they're in that kind of energy. Now they're mad. They're trying to like turn it against you. You're the crazy one. Alright, so for some of you here, you're dealing with a narcissist. Okay, so what's this Two of Pentacles in the reverse? You got the Fool in the reverse and the Four of Swords. For some of you here, yeah, you're putting something to rest and you don't want this new beginning with this person. Alright, you don't want to rekindle anything. Alright, so for some of you here, you don't want to take this risk anymore. The Fool is in the reverse. Alright, this could also be like somebody here who's lost their innocence. A loss of innocence. Four of Swords. With the Fool in the reverse. Anger management. Yeah, somebody needs to chill. Chill the fuck down. Chill out. Okay, for some of you, this could be you. The Fool's in the reverse. Somebody here knows that they made some sort of bad choice, so they keep juggling a situation. Should I put this to rest? Should I not? Should I take the risk? Should I not? Okay, what's the Fool in the reverse? You got the King of Wands in the reverse. You should not. Okay, so somebody's mad at you. Somebody here is a tyrant. Somebody definitely is mad because you keep on dodging bullets, okay, because you pray away the bad stuff and you keep on... They're trying to cause some sort of imbalance in your life, okay, and it keeps on backfiring on them. Okay, they could be backstabbing you, alright, King of Wands, there's Leo Sag, could be significant here, but I feel like this person's just a fucking warlock, alright, this could be a couple, a fire sign with a air sign, Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, heavy Capricorn, Two of Pentacles. What's this getting a room here? Yeah, and look, somebody here, King of Wands in the reverse, with getting a room, that makes sense, because they put their dick wherever, or their what? It's like, woo. That's the truth. Okay, so, breakthrough clarity. For some of you here, there's someone here that does not commit to anybody because they want to be a whore. They like that lifestyle, so let them be. Alright, so what I hate nothing about you. You got here depression. You know, when somebody's hurt, when somebody, you know, hurt people, heal people. When somebody's depressed and stuff like that, they turn to things like simple pleasures or fast pleasures, okay? Something that's quick. Okay, so Grindr or whatever. I said Grindr, but Tinder. Okay, so whatever. Apps. Okay, they turn to an app and it's an easy, quick fix. Okay, but somebody here fucked up. Somebody should have worn a condom. Was getting a room, tantric sex, knowing they fucked up. Knight of Swords is in the reverse, so they don't want to take accountability, so they don't want to come forward with it. Alright, so this person could have a criminal background, they're hasty. Okay, so Knight of Swords is in the reverse. Alright, so this is a coward. Yeah, they know they fucked up, but they don't want to take accountability for it. Coward. What's Knight of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Six of Wands in the reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you here, you could be exposing this, okay, or something like that. Six of Wands in the reverse is like defaming you. Could be defaming you, recruiting haters against you. Six of Wands is definitely failing, right? So this person is failing at everything that they want. Okay, they don't want you getting attention. If you get attention, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this is your destiny. Alright, so somebody cannot mess up with your destiny. And for some of you here, this person was part of your destiny, so you could learn from it and move forward, okay, and get into your destiny. Six of Wands in the reverse, Leo energy. I feel like they're failing. Okay, what's the Six of Wands in the reverse? This could be like unwanted attention. Yeah, they're over it. Four of Cups, or you're over it. Somebody here feels rejected. They know they fucked up. They're sad and regret. What is pregnancy test with fake apology, expecting? You got here envy and in their feels. You got the judgment and the reverse. So something was based on malicious gossip. This could be external forces. Right? This could be somebody here being deceitful as well. The judgment in the reverse. What's this judgment in the reverse? They're holding some sort of grudge towards you. Sagittarius could be significant for some of you. The temperance. And you're over here alchemizing and balancing your life out. For some of you here, you've had a lot of patience with this person. The temperance does talk about patience. You're doing something in moderation. So they could be in their feels, and the reason why they're maliciously gossiping about you and shit like that is because they're in their feels, obviously, right? Because they're envious of you. What's envy here? Within their feels, the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces. So you got 3 major arcanas. This has to do with you. You need to follow your intuition. You need to keep your moves silent right now. The High Priestess. Some of you could be into the occult. Some of you already know. Some of you could be calling things out. Alright, so you could be saying certain things and people are envious of you. Alright, for some of you here, you're being called to be a healer of some sort. Okay, and there's people here that are judging you for it. Okay, so at the end of the day, who gives a shit what people think about you? You need to do what you are called to do, and whatever it is that you are put in this earth to do. Whatever tickles your pickle, you do. Okay, you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. Okay, so it is what it is. High Priestess. What's this High Priestess? The 5 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, there is no competition when it comes to you. Okay, 5 of Swords in the reverse. This is like bullying energy. Okay, you could be speaking up against all this bullying energy. They're definitely very envious of you. Okay, so 5 of Swords in the reverse could be like, it's like resentment. So when there's like resentment, that's even worse because it's something they cannot let go of. Okay, so Aquarius energy. Somebody here, for some of you here, somebody could be mad because you're telling them wear a condom now. Okay, and before you weren't wearing a condom. Well, now you're smarter. Okay, so don't let you follow your intuition. What's insecure here with emotional intelligence and copycat? 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. A scammer. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, with copycat and insecure. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse talks about somebody who doesn't want to give an equal give and take. Okay, the universe is not in this person's favor because they're insecure. Something is not equal. Okay, and then the 6 of Swords, they keep on moving towards more trouble. Okay, so that's on them. Aquarius energy with the 6 of Swords in the reverse. For some of you here, you had to move away from this person, okay, because they weren't emotionally intelligent. Maybe they were younger than you. They couldn't give you the equal give and take that you required because they were too busy about what other people were thinking and shit like that. They were too busy in their feels, right? They were too busy being possessive and jealous. So, what's the 6 of Swords in the reverse? The Chariot. Cancer. What's the 6 of Swords with the Chariot? 10 of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like you're releasing these burdens and you're overcoming these challenges. Okay, so if somebody was trying to like stall you or cause delays in your movement, okay, I feel like you are overcoming them. This is just a little bump in the road and you're just kind of like, boom, boom, boom. All right, so 10 of Wands in the reverse, you're releasing these burdens. These burdens are not yours, all right, to be carrying. Right, there could be a Cancer here that's very insecure when it comes to you. Okay, they don't want you moving forward. They want to scam you. They want, or they think of you as that way with the swords, because swords have to do with thought. Okay, so for some of you here, there's someone here that could be at a distance. And copycat. Yeah, they could be trying to copy what you do for a living or something like that. Trying to cause burdens in your life. What's 10 of Wands? The Hermit in the reverse. Now they're fucking paranoid. Now they're paranoid. Okay, so the Hermit in the reverse, they could be haunted. You're fucking karma. Virgo energy. You got Libra energy. So somebody's getting their karma now. With paranoia. They need to do the shadow work is what they need to do. This is extreme isolation. As well. So for some of you here, this could be you. Alright, so with the Hermit in the reverse, where you're in hermit mode, you need to get out. Get out of your comfort zone. Alright, for some of you here, you know how to transmute some sort of energy. You've done the shadow work, so get out of your comfort zone. It's time to put that wisdom out. Alright, what's private relationship with caught, promiscuous, and red lipstick stains? Page of Wands. So it could be somebody younger here that sleeps around. Somebody got curious here with the Page of Wands. Alright, and then the Sun. The Sun and the Page of Wands. Somebody here could have gotten somebody pregnant. I'm telling you. This could be getting exposed. Alright, if you didn't know, now it's getting exposed. The Sun. Okay, so some of you could be happy that this is getting exposed, that somebody got caught, because you could be winning at the end. So, what is this Sun, Leo energy? What's the Sun? What's getting exposed here? The Ace of Wands in the reverse. What's this Ace of Wands in the reverse? Four of Pentacles. Somebody could have a sexual addiction. Somebody's very possessive of wands. I don't know. Ace of Wands is in the reverse. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this person is set back, okay, or they have some sort of delays. They could just have sex with somebody. They're not even passionate. Okay, this is definitely giving someone who doesn't love themselves. Okay, so that could be significant here. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A mother figure. What's this Queen of Cups? Three of Swords. Yeah, so for some of you here, this person is butthurt. This person is really hurt. Okay, or something like that. Okay, or they went off and they slept around. So this person who's doing the sleeping around is just because they're hurt with their life. And this is you uncovering this evidence, okay, or this is getting exposed. The cheating is being revealed. The Three of Cups is there. I mean, the Three of Swords is there. Alright, so definitely a third-party situation. If this is not another woman, or another woman or another man, but it is. Red lipstick stains, sleeps around, temptress, free of all, steals your man. Yeah, this is somebody here who probably had it out for you. For some of you here, I'm picking up a mother figure trying to steal your man. So this could be like, almost like their mother. Okay, could be trying to... The person's mother could be trying to like take up all the attention. Four of Pentacles. What's Three of Swords? Yeah, a bad investment. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. A bad investment, for sure. 7 years could be significant. What is this, Spirit? Yeah, and look, the Empress is showing up. So yeah, after... This could be a mother figure, okay, who's stalling, or... I don't know. The Empress? What's this Empress? The Lovers. So there could be a baby mama here realizing this situation. Okay, so somebody here could have gotten pregnant. The Lovers talks about a choice. So somebody had a choice between you and somebody else. Right? For some of you here, you are the Empress or the Emperor. So if they chose somebody else, let them go choose that person. That's because it's meant to be with that. Okay, or you're supposed to learn from that. What is this, Lovers? What's the Lovers? Gemini energy. The Empress is Taurus, Libra. Okay, somebody could have slept around and stayed in a relationship because they got pregnant. Here, one more. Clarify the Lovers. Queen of Wands in the reverse. And then the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, the Queen of Wands in the reverse is definitely somebody who sleeps around. Okay, a temptress. Alright, somebody who's they keep their legs like this. You know, they're ready at all times. And then the Five of Pentacles. So somebody could be in a relationship here. Okay, they could be in a relationship having sex with somebody for money. Somebody could definitely be having sex for money here. And it's being exposed. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Five of Pentacles. Because they're financially constrained or something like that. Hey, they gotta make it. They gotta pay. They gotta make ends meet. What's Five of Pentacles? Somebody's being left out in the cold because they're a whore. They got caught sleeping around. Now they're uncovering the evidence. Here's a communication coming in. For some of you here, you called it. Now this person could be calling you and telling you about this shit and you don't even give a fuck. Okay, you don't care. You've already gone through it. You've already gone through this healing process. Okay, so don't be surprised if this person wants to come in. And yeah, look, Nine of Cups. Oh, you were my wish fulfillment. Because they're struggling to achieve their goals. 99 could be significant. Yeah, you need to put an end to that shit quickly. What's this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? With the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Moon. Yeah, look at you. Look, happily single. For some of you here, that's what you're deciding to do. You're doing you, you're dating, you're stress-free, you're setting goals, you're career focused. Whoever this person is, okay, they're failing. What was it underneath it? Backstabbing, deceiving. So somebody here could have acted like they were single when they weren't. Okay, so all this is coming to light. Now you see this person's true colors. What's the Moon? You see the person's true colors, the illusions, the deceit, the lies. Yeah, look, love spells. Somebody could be doing love spells in the fucking Moon. This person's an herbalist of some sort. All I keep on seeing in that card is failure. Okay, so it says bank failure, but failure. Okay, I feel like they're failing. That's what this person is, a fucking failure. Okay, tell me more about this failure. I mean, this person. And now they're bitter towards you because you're doing something with your life. Yeah, screenshots trying to get evidence on what? Proof, facts on what? Round and round, cycles and triggers, lessons. No more. This is the one with anger management. Okay, so anger management, bad choices. How was that in the top? They're falling into pieces. Yeah, they're going round and round in cycles. Okay, they're trying to get evidence on you and they're falling into pieces because there is no evidence on you. In fact, maybe some of you, by getting evidence on them, made all the pieces come together. Okay, you're a divine feminine and you should be treated as such, so that's why you're not taking this risk with this person. Okay, what's this Knight of Swords in the reverse? Somebody here who doesn't want to take accountability. Right, for some of you here, this is hasty communication coming in. You could be bumping heads with this person. Right, cog blocking. They don't want you with anybody or anyone. Okay, they could be bankrupt. Like I said, now they've already freeloaded off of this person too long or something like that. So this person's realizing now they don't want them. Right, so I hate nothing about you. Yeah, I'm sure they don't. After they recruited haters with After they recruited haters against you. Six of Wands in the reverse. What's the Six of Wands in the reverse? Fake busy. You got a romance. Fake busy with romance. A fake romance. Yeah, and it had Leo energy, and it had to do with no shade to Leos. If you guys are watching, hey, you're welcome here. But that's the Leo energy, all right? But ego. Okay, so the ego, her ego getting in the way of a relationship. So this person here was faking a romance or something like that. It's all about the ego. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you. Right, what is this with judgment in the reverse? So this is malicious gossip. Grudges, rumors, okay, indecisive, self-doubt, denial, afraid of change, procrastination. Yeah, that's what this obsessive lover is going through. Right, they're in their feels. Right, they're dangerous, they're toxic. For some of you here, make sure you're wearing a condom because this person could be unhealthy. Okay, so, with their possessive ass. My spirit's on one today. What's the Five of Swords in the reverse? After they try to come up against you, after they try to like bully you, Five of Swords in the reverse, and then you got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. They wanted strings attached. Okay, they wanted to scam you. They wanted to cause delays in your movements. Thank God for this temperance, spirit guide or an angel that's been watching you. Be a high priestess. Keep your moves silent. Tell me about this temperance. Yeah, a thief, rob, loss, theft, physical or emotional. What is this? Yeah, I feel like this person has been protecting you. This spirit has been protecting you from being robbed, from being lost. Okay? Yeah, you realize that this is a fairy tale, a trickster, an illusionist of some sort. Okay, so. What's this Chariot? What's a Chariot? Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. What is the Chariot? Fucked up over you? Yeah. They're fucked up over you because you left. Okay, they could be fucked up over you because you're traveling. What's fucked up over you here with the Chariot? It could be a Cancer here, trying to give you a bad reputation, and they're fucked up over you, and you don't care, you could care less. Now they're fucking paranoid. What's this Hermit in the reverse? Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like this person could be going through their own little burdens, okay, because they left you hanging, and now they feel like some sort of remorse, or they feel guilty about something. Alright, so no closure, no contact left on red. What's this Ace of Wands in the reverse? With the Sun. Memories. Yeah, and karmic lessons. For some of you here, this is just nothing but a memory. Okay, a karmic lesson. You learn your lesson and you move on. For some of you here, you got something beautiful out of this situation. You could have gotten some children. Okay, so that could be significant. But let's see, what is this Queen of Wands here? Sleeps around, spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. What's this Queen of Wands in the reverse? Off and on, hot and cold, detached. So this is someone here that somebody goes to whenever they, I don't know, bad habits, whenever they drink, whenever they get into these bad habits. Maybe they both are two garbage cans. Fucking. So, drugs, addiction, toxicities. This person does have toxicities. They sleep around. Maybe that's what the other person does as well. Okay, so what's the Lovers? You and this person could be marrying each other. Yeah, because you're closing the cycle. For some of you here, you're done marrying this person. Okay, and not saying that you're marrying them, like going and fucking and shit like that. Some of you could be. Some Aquariuses, I mean, I know some Aquariuses that is tick for tack, you know, but that becomes toxic after a while. You shouldn't be like that. Okay, so For some of you here with this Empress, you need to love yourself. You're loving yourself. You're realizing that you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're realizing that you are that bitch, you know, or that dude. Okay, and you're saying goodbye to whatever doesn't no longer serve you. You're saying goodbye to the bullshit. What is this Five of Pentacles here? Fake accounts, Five of Pentacles. Somebody got left out in the cold. Fake social media accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram. They could be wishing that upon you. Queen of Wands in the reverse could do magic. Yeah, it's because they got rejected or they feel rejected by you. What's rejected? Yeah, running. You went and you said bye, chug a deuce, and you ran the opposite direction. What's in the bottom of the deck? Thug. Alright, so, shorty want to be a thug. Alright, let's see. Let's pull some of these really quick. Angel guys, spirit guides for Aqua. So this was a juicy reading, right? It says here, just do it. Procrastination will not bring you any success at this time. This is the best time to put your plans into action. Just do it, right? So you have here mishaps. So there may be some minor setbacks, but it's only asking you to review your work to see what have you missed out on. Mistakes teach us lessons. Some of you are definitely learning from your mistakes here. You have a lot of faith. Something about a pink Himalayan salt lamp could be significant. All right, so the situation needs your full trust. There is a divine reason behind this experience. Your spirit guides are leading you into the right direction. Yeah, sometimes we have to go through these things and it teaches us, you know. Sucks, but, you know, you're meant to be a leader. Okay, so leadership. Okay, so you're stepping into a role as a leader. You're ready. Your career will improve once you accept and step into your power. You're following the crowd. You're following the crowd in fear of putting yourself out there. So, for some of you here, it's time to put yourself out there. It's time for you to be triumphant. It's time for you to open up your own business, enterprise, stop making money for stupid people. Alright, so it's time to get into business. You are ready to take the challenge and be your own boss. Your experience is enough to create your own enterprise. Alright, so some of you could be opening up your own business. It might deal with style, okay? Or maybe your style is different than others. Alright, so it's time to express yourself through design and art and your talent. Being creative with your finances will bring success in your career. You got here clever. Some of you here, yeah, you guys are very smart. Okay, so clever. Working smarter gets the work done. Focus on your basics to get better solutions. Sometimes you just need to put it or keep it simple. And then you have here caution. So use caution when making financial decisions. Okay, careful not to overspend on wants instead of needs. More going out than coming in. More going out than coming in. That's the Two of Pentacles. Where is the Two of Pentacles? It's up here somewhere. Anyway. More coming out than coming in. So, for some of you here, let's say, for example, you're trying to, like, build a business, okay? But you want your furniture to be, like, high-end and stuff like that. Fuck it. Buy Amazon until the business gets better. Okay, so, something along those lines. Alright, use caution. Especially with that Six of Pentacles in the reverse, because there could be somebody here trying to scam you. Okay, so the past. Something from the past is coming back. Perhaps an old job or unfinished project. Look at the past. I hope it's a project, okay, for most of you. You're supposed to be a leader. Okay, so perhaps it's a job or an unfinished project. Look at the past to understand the future lessons, an experience or an old skill. You could be earning or receiving money from something that you did in the past, right? And then there's a what do you call that? Vinyl player. Okay, so a saxophone could be significant. All right, for some of you here, you're being called to bring peace into a situation. Or to have peace when it comes to the situation, because at the end of the day, You learn, move on. Alright guys, that's what I got for you. I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity your way. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.